if you buy a house, you are stealing from your kids' future. If you don't understand that, if you don't understand that as a basic idea, that money today printed as credit is someone else in the future paying that money off. It's when it comes to housing, if we keep selling our houses for more and more and more money, it's just fresh new credit that's been created out of thin air. Your kids are paying for that. So all those boomers and all your parents, millions, are now being paid off by you by standing in the sun, nailing fucking shit together. It's not their fault. That's what we've been told. But that's not the best way to create wealth. All it does is impoverishes the next person. On the last video, I was talking about the permanent place of residence capital gains tax exemption, right? They should get rid of that as well as the 50% capital gains tax discount, right? I hear people saying like, oh, it's the investors that are blowing up the market. You know, they get a 50% capital gains tax discount on their gains. I'm like, motherfucker, you get 100% if you own your own home. If I sell my personal place of residence, I don't pay any tax on the gain. Those are the people, as well as the people that are the investors that are getting, the money debasement happens. People can refinance, get the gains out, and they don't pay tax on the gains. All that fresh money that keeps entering into the system that starts floating around. No one's building any more new houses with that money. They keep just buying old ones in a good area that always goes up in value. The only reason why all this shit goes up is because of money debasement and because of the rules that are favoured, and there's nothing else to invest in this country. There's no big projects. There's no one getting fired up about Australian-made stuff. We've sold everything now. So if you look at how that would quickly look like, if you had a $500,000 house and it goes up to $1 million, you'd have to pay tax on the $500,000 gain. You'd have a $250,000 tax bill. So when you go to purchase another house, you're not walking around with $500,000 cash. You're walking around with $250,000, and that's if the property doubled. If the property was only $500,000 and it went up to $550,000, you make a $50,000 gain. You have to pay tax on the 50. You only walk around with $25,000 extra. The next, like, I can't walk around and buy the next house and push the price up and outbid everybody. So it's not yes, it is immigration slightly. All those factors don't help the supply and demand, but the real basis of it is we don't have anywhere to park our money. We don't have anything else to invest in. People were obsessed with real estate. We've been told by boomers, our friends and family members, that that's the correct way to create wealth. But all it is doing is impoverishing your kids' future.